Good morning and welcome back to another video where we're gonna be talking about the journey from being depressed, from being broke, from being unemployed. I'm talking about my journey today and how it has not been easy. We're gonna be talking about that today. Most people see me today, they see me happy, they see me laughing, and they think everything that I've achieved is so easy. So I want us to get into that today. Why it is not easy to change your life. Why it was not easy to change my life. So people who know me know that I come from a very, very dark place. I was in a very, very dark place about 5 6 years ago. I was in a very, very dark place before I decided to get into this personal development, before I started to get into goals and dreams. I was in a very, very dark place. I was broke, I was unemployed, I was depressed, I was a father of two. I just did not know where my life was going. My life just took a turn for the worse. I was an alcoholic. I was drinking every day. I was thinking every day, suicidal thoughts, everything. I did it. I went through it all. And it was a very, very dark time in my life. And to get out of that has been my biggest achievement, but it has not been easy. It has not been the easiest road. It has been hard. Most people think when you decide to change your life, you just decide, you just have dreams, you just have goals, you write them down, and then that's it. That is not it. That is not it. Life will still come at you. The same way life came at me when I was an alcoholic, life came at me when I tried to quit alcohol. That's just the way it is. It is not easy. It is never gonna be easy. It is not meant to be easy. Life is not meant to be easy. Life is just meant to be life. That's the first thing you need to know, that life is just life. Life is not meant to be easy. Life is not meant to be hard. Life is just life. It is up to you whether you make it easy or hard for yourself. That's the first thing I had to realize, that life is just life. As much as the economy is done, as much as I'm unemployed, there are millions of others who are unemployed. The economy is bad. It's not just bad for me, it is bad for everyone. I had to realize that even though I was going through the most with my family, everyone goes through the most with their families. Families at this stage are just not it. So I am not unique. I had to realize that I am not unique. What I'm going through, everyone is going through. But I wondered to myself, why are some people more successful than others? Because they all have the same winter, they all have the same summer, they all have the same rain that I'm complaining about, they all have the same family that I'm complaining about, they all have the same economy that I'm complaining about, they have the same president that we're complaining about, they have the same everything. Why are they more successful? And as I got into personal development, as I got into reading and watching all of this personal development, watching a lot of motivational videos, listening to motivations, reading a lot of personal development books, I realized that the people who are successful are the people who do not let circumstances decide. They decide that they are going to be successful. So the first thing I had to do, I had to decide that I want to be successful. My family was always going to be there. My kids were always going to be there. The situations that made me depressed were always going to be there. The situations that wanted me to drink every single day were always going to be there. I just had to decide that I want to be more successful. I want to be a successful person. And I got into that personal development, and I tell you, it was the hardest journey of my life. It's been the hardest 5 years of my life. I've lived with grace. Most people don't see that, but it has been the hardest 5 years of my life. Because life still came at me when I tried to quit alcohol. The friends did not disappear. They were there. The pressure still, they were there. I still was broke. I still was depressed, trying here to quit alcohol. So life came at me. There were circumstances that forced me to drink alcohol, if there's ever such a thing. I felt that way. I felt that there were circumstances that forced me to drink alcohol. But there, I decided right there, you know what, I know it's not going to be easy. I know a lot of people have overcome alcohol addiction. I will overcome alcohol addiction as well. I'm not a unique person. Everything that is bad is not just happening to me, it's happening to everyone else. I just have to decide. So every morning I woke up, I decided, you know what, today is going to be the day. Today I'm not going to drink today. And the following day I had to decide the same thing. Today I'm not going to drink today. And the following day as well, today I'm not going to drink today. I had to change internally. I had to change inside. Because if you don't change inside, nothing will change outside for you. That is very, very important. That is the second thing I want you to know today, that if you do not change inside, nothing will change for you outside. We've seen a lot of lotto winners. We've seen a lot of inheritance winners. They get the money, but in 6 months' time, 1 year's time, they are back to their original circumstances. They are back being broke because they did not change internally. Only their external circumstances changed. Now, when you don't change internally, nothing will change for you. You can get millions, you can get billions, but nothing will change. You will remain broke if you don't change inside. So I had to change inside. I had to tell myself that I am a person who does not drink. I'm not on a break. I'm not on a 2 year break. I'm not on day what. I'm not counting days. I'm just a person who does not drink. Very, very important not to count days. It's very, very important not to count days. You can count the days just to keep score, but it's very, very important to realize that when you are counting days, you're still seeing yourself as an alcoholic who has just 10 days that he's not drunk. He has 40 days, he has 100 days, he has 365 days he's not drunk, but you're still an alcoholic. When you get to the point that you realize you are not a drinking person, then it does not make sense to count. People who don't drink don't count. That is very, very important. I had to realize that, you know what, I need to stop. I need to get the alcohol out of my head. I am someone who does not drink. And that was very, very tough. It was very, very tough to get out of being broke. It was very, very tough to start a business. It was very, very tough. But that is not the promise. No one promised us that it would be easy. It would not be easy. Everyone I've ever listened to, I've tried lots of motivational speakers. I've listened to all of them, and none of them say it easy. I've always wondered which one is going to say today, this is easy, you can do this and do that, and none of them say it's easy. It is not easy. Do not expect it to be easy. When life gets tough, just know that you're growing. When life gets tough, it's an opportunity to grow. Know that it's an opportunity to grow. You must change from inside. Everything starts from inside. Realize that today everything starts from inside. So whatever you're going through today, change who you are, and your circumstances outside will change. If you do not change who you are, your circumstances will not change. They might change temporarily, but they will quickly get back to where they are. If you don't change who you are, you will always attract the same people in relationships. You don't change who you are. But if you change who you are, you can attract new things. You can attract money, you can attract the relationships, you can attract the job. Change who you are. Do not see yourself as an unemployed person. Change who you are inside. Know that you are an employed person. What does an employed person do? Wakes up in the morning, gets ready for work, does this and does that, and do all of those things. Don't count the days that you've been unemployed. I've been unemployed for 2 years. That is what unemployed people do. You are now an employed person. Get it into your head. You are now an employed person. You are now a rich person. You are now a successful person. You are now a great husband, a great wife. That is what you must do. You must change from inside. From inside, you must change. Thank you so much, and join us again in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. What do you want to change today? Write your comment down below. What do you want to change about yourself today?